Hello, hello, my friends. It's Angel Valenciano here from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. That's just about 45 minutes east of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, if for those that don't know where Oshawa is. But yeah, I'm close to Toronto, and I want to welcome everybody, our panel, and also the viewers at home for joining us with this very, very special weekly webinar. It's the Virtual Profit System webinar. We'll just call it VPS. It's the easiest way to say it, a VPS webinar. And unfortunately, Angie and Ben, our mentors, the owners, administrators, and the folks that created the Virtual Profit System, they're just having a little bit of internet troubles today. So they asked the membership base, and like go-getters that we are, there's a handful of the membership base that stepped up to the plate and wanted to come on and essentially run the show for tonight. She trusts us. It's what it comes down to is that we're a family here. We're a group of individuals that have come together under the umbrella of Virtual Profit System. And tonight, essentially, we're going to be sharing our stories, our experiences, what we find with the Virtual Profit System, how we're utilizing it to build our online businesses, to get results on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and essentially, yeah, to build our online business. So I'll just pass it off. What we're going to be doing for the first bit of this anyways is going through the members that are joining us at this time. There might be a couple of other members that are going to be coming on later on in the call. We'll probably go around 45 minutes to an hour, and we do have a group, or we'll figure that out in a second. As far as like questions and things like that, what do you think, guys? Go to Angie's wall, my wall. We'll figure it out as we go. Here, I'll figure something out as far as questions and everything for people at home who want to ask about the VPS system and any of our stories here. So Rita, she was the first one that came online with me tonight. So we'll pass it off to you and just tell a little bit of your story with VPS, how you ran into it, your successes, your failures for that matter. Like be open and honest and tell the viewers at home all about VPS. Rita?
Thank you, Angel. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. As stated, my name is Rita Stewart, and I am actually in Midlothian, Virginia, which is about 20 minutes southwest of Richmond, Virginia. And I am so happy to be able to share with everyone tonight about my experience, of course, with VPS, which is most important, and also what my story has been thus far since I've come online. And I want to share a little bit about why I came online. I actually co-author a book, a children's book, children's devotional with my brother, and one of the things we found was that publishers do not necessarily promote your product. You have to figure out how to take that promotion to the next level, and you have to figure out how to scale it to sell your product. And that was the thing that catches my attention, or that I really appreciate, or one of the things that I really appreciate so much about VPS, because in leveraging this particular platform, it supports you in learning how to become an effective internet marketer to scale and to grow any business, whether it's an offline business, whether it's a book launch, whether it's a affiliate-based business, whatever the case may be. I had met Ben and Angie through the internet, of course, about a year and a half ago. Continue to follow their story, as I've mentioned before. And one of the things that Ben and I had a conversation about one time was what frustrated me. And what frustrated me in terms of, the online space was there are some excellent products that are out there that are available, whether you're an affiliate marketer or an internet marketer, MLM or direct sales, whatever the case may be. But if you do not have the skills, if you do not have the knowledge base, if you do not have the tools that you need to be able to effectively market them, then you're just stuck with a product, you're stuck with a business, you're stuck because you're not able to scale it. And that was frustrating for me. And Ben, I think, could sense my frustration. Now, this was right We had our one-to-one right when VPS was about to launch. So I knew he heard me. Well, I got to tell you, if you are new to the internet marketing or online marketing space, if you are currently in direct sales, or if you have a book to sell, or if you have any online or offline business, it is amazing to have the tools that are available to us on this platform with the virtual profit system. Literally, there are step-by-step modules that walk you through how to become an effective internet marketer. It has tremendously helped minimize the level of frustration that I had been experiencing in terms of trying to figure this or crack the code, as they say. So I am extremely appreciative for the work that Ben and Angie has done with this platform, and I would encourage any and everyone to actually go ahead, make that investment in yourself, for your business, for your future, for your legacy. Leverage the platform. The thing also I do want to mention, just as you will see here tonight, is that the community is outstanding. It is just so rewarding to be able to just, stick a note in the chat or stick a note in the private group that we have, and someone steps up and supports you. So again, my name is Rita Stewart. I am an internet legacy builder. I encourage you to link up with us or anyone here on the panel who has invited you to this particular hangout. And thanks so much for your time this evening. Angel, I hope I didn't take up too much time, but I was on a roll and I know I need to pull it back. So there you go.
Oh no, not a problem. I actually enjoyed that. You're a book publisher, or you write books and stuff. That was what I picked up there.
I do. Yes, I do.
That's me. Like, well, we got a rapper, we got a rock star on my end. We got book publishers. Well, Travis does some stuff. Just joking, Travis.
Well,
no. We have Fernand come online. No, that's really cool, because similar to I'm sure with Jason and myself, like being in like music and entertainment, you do like you do your self promotion, and you do the promotions, and then you like, oh, internet, you can go online and do your kind of marketing online. Well, sure, VPS is geared towards internet marketing, business building, network marketing, MLM, all that kind of stuff. That's where it shines. But guess what? I use the methods and methodologies that I learn in VPS. I put it towards my music, and actually I do art also. And I use the exact same methodologies to that. So I don't know if you guys are in real estate, if you're what were the other, like real estate, there's like like offline businesses, even ma and pa shops, like barber shops and things like that. Internet marketing is well, marketing's marketing, but if you take it to internet and you get lost in the spamming of links and this and that, like VPS, like it sets you straight. Honestly, it simplifies the process and can very well be leveraged and used for other industries. So yeah, thank you. That's awesome. I love how like very creative minds see the power and the leverage that you can use with VPS. Travis, let's go over to you, my friend, my my homeboy, my partner in crime, my accountability partner, shall I say? Also, I know that we started VPS earlier on in this year, early February, and right away we said, yeah, let's be accountability partners and let's hit this hard. So, Travis, the rest is history, right? Let's see what it was all about. Let's get your story there, my friend. It's a wonderful one too. Unmute. Mute. Unmute. See, he's so excited.
I'm just used to doing a different show, so I'm not used to the whole mute thing, Okay,
Okay.
so
I mute myself now. Go ahead, Travis.
I got introduced to VPS through Angel probably mid-January. We met about the middle of last year, but mid-January is when he introduced me, and he kept talking about Angie Long this and Ben Martin that, and I got interested because I went to her website, Angie's website, and I filled out an opt-in form, and she started sending me all these emails about VPS. And I just clicked on it one day, went in and took a look, and as soon as I read the sales page, it got me interested. I mean, all the testimonials on the front page of people making money, that sparked my interest right there, and just the different things you can do with VPS. But I started out in marketing too long ago. Too much failure, I should say, until I met Angel, and then along came Angie and Ben, and it's just been scaling up since then. The more I follow along in VPS, the better it gets, And now we've got this referral contest here in June, and that's pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to that. Or July, my bad. No, June. I'm confused with school getting out, man. My daughter just got out of school, so. But so really, I'm excited to be here. I'm glad to be a part of VPS. It's helping me a lot in my marketing because I was doing a lot of failing before I joined VPS, and now I'm seeing a lot of success, and that's what it amounts to, You follow along in the step-by-step training, and if you follow it, you're gonna succeed. There's no way around it. Especially if you're marketing an online or an offline product. If you're already marketing something, this will tremendously help you, to learn how to do that and how to do it effectively. Basically, that's my story. I've been online for about 12 to 13 years, and I haven't succeeded much of it until now. So that's it, Angel. There you go.
It's not a that's it, Travis. And not to shed light on other things, shall we say, but what are you, single dad?
Feel free, man.
Now you got like your youngest one. You just got custody of.
Yeah, I just got custody of my youngest.
Yeah. And what's yet like? My God, 3 times a week dialysis, my friend.
That's true too. I'm a
put in
patient 3 times a week, and for those of you that don't know, that's because I don't have kidneys. So my body doesn't filter out the toxins like a normal person's would. And basically that's what got me into doing VPS and finding ways to make money online, was because I can't work, because I'll just say, Social Security basically keeps you down. It holds you down. If you have any type of medical insurance through the government and you're on Social Security, you're basically forced to not work. And if you do work, they penalize you for it by taking away your medical insurance and your Social Security. Well, I can't afford my medical bills. My medical bills top out at like 30 grand a month, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I can't afford no 30 grand a month in medical bills. So basically the only other way I have to make money is to work online until I scale a business up big enough to where I have to get a business license and, all that good stuff. Once I get that level, I guess I'll worry about it then, but until then, I'm just not too worried about it, and I'll worry about it when I have to.
Yeah, totally.
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, Jason, we'll pass it off to you now. So go ahead, man. Share some stories and go ahead.
All right, cool. I wanted to respond to Travis, but before I do, just wanted to tell everybody that's watching here, my name is Jason. I'm known as the Blogging Rapper, so what up? Travis, I really like your story because I have someone that I've mentored for a few months now. I don't know if he's watching right now, but it's been a little bit since I've spoken to him, really. He's followed me. I've been doing online business for about 3 years now. But he's been following me on my YouTube channel, my blog for several months. And he also gets Social Security. He gets money from the government. And he's also disabled as well. I'm not going to get into too much about what he does and all that stuff, but the thing with him is that he's awesome. I mean, he's one courageous dude. But he comes across that, and I'm just being straight here, he comes across that fear of, what happens if I make too much money for that same reason that you described, And with his online business, he started doing really well with this one company, but he also kept that in mind, hey, I got to make sure I don't make too much because they're going to start, pounding down on me. Well, he's a courageous guy, like I said. I love him to death. But I just want to say that I really felt touched by what you were sharing because, your attitude is like, well, I'm just going to continue doing this till I scale up and then, get a business license. I mean, you're thinking like at some point, yeah, the government's going to stop supporting me. So,
Yep.
I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to have my business be so successful, I won't even need the government.
Yeah, see, I want to be so successful that I'll make enough to pay my own medical bills. So screw the government at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and I just wanted to commend you on that, man. I really love your attitude for that. So,
Thanks, man.
but I guess since it's my turn, I'll just briefly describe myself. So anyway, like I've already mentioned, I've been an online home business coach for about 3 years now. And the way it started with me was that I used to promote one of these freebie programs, and I did pretty well. I was making a 5-figure income with that, and all it was simply just referring people to try product trials, and you get paid on one level for that. Well, what happens is that in order to create a thriving business, you have to have recurring income. So you can reach as many people as you want, but if they only stay on that one level and it's not recurring, then your income level is going to be very limited. That means that you have to keep working with the same amount of effort every single month. It was working for me for a little bit, but then it started to go downhill. So what I did was I went all around the internet and I was studying online marketing, business marketing, this and this, trying to figure things out. And the problem that I ran into was I was spending, time and time again, I was spending so much cash on products and biz ops, and generally losing money because what I was getting from it was some education, which was, I believe in paying for education. I got no problem with that. I will spend $100. I'll spend $1,000 on something I think is valuable. But the problem that I kept facing is that I was always given one puzzle piece at a time. So I go to this company, I'd spend a few $100s, and I get only one piece of the puzzle. Then I go to another company, I spend another several $100s, and I get only this piece of the puzzle. Well, I'm smart enough to know that, if I could find a correlation between the two, I can try to make my own way. But the issue that I faced was I was all alone. I was always dealing, with trying to figure things out myself, so I spent a lot of time on it. I was up in the morning till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes just studying my online business, just studying how to figure things out. I had nobody to show me how to do things. So, obviously when you're spending that much time investing in your education, you barely have time to apply your education, because most of your time is spent educating yourself. enter Angie Long, who was my first official mentor before she hooked up with Ben Martin. Now they're both my mentors. I followed Angie when she was in serious debt herself, but she had this, this vibe, this presence about her, this confidence that exuded from her, and I watched her to the point where she got, she started making a lot of money for businesses. She paid off her debt. She paid off her car, and I said I had to follow her. So, we connected. She became my mentor, and then we connected with Ben Martin. He became my mentor. And the thing that I get the most from VPS is that missing element of having someone to hold my hand, not really like guide me step by step and spoon feed me, but I'm talking about someone that is kind of like a watchful eye over me. That there's times where I won't post anything on Facebook for a few weeks, and they'll be sending me messages like, "Jason, what's up? What's going on with you? Why are you so quiet?" You know what I'm saying? They'll check up on me, and I've never in my entire life as an online entrepreneur had that. So having a personal on-hands mentor like Angie and Ben is easily worth several thousands of dollars, but I'm not paying that, and I don't think any one of us here is paying that. So you have to understand the true value that you get from being part of the VPS. If you become part of any other BizOp, and I'm not damning any other BizOp because I've been an advocate for several of them. The top of the food chain, you'll never get a chance to communicate and really connect with them on a personal level. With Ben and Angie, you get that personal mentorship. You get that one-on-one. You get that covering. And so, in addition, and I'm almost done here, but in addition to having those two mentors that are watching over you, that are kicking you in the pants if you need it, because sometimes we need it. In addition to that, the system itself is unlike I've ever seen, because like I said earlier, I'd spend hundreds, and I literally spent hundreds of dollars. I spent $2,000 on something, on a product that I already knew what it, once I found the content, once I went through it, I'm like, I already know this crap. I spent $2,000 for nothing. But anyway, what I was saying earlier was that I would get different pieces of the puzzle, right? With the VPS, I got very first, step 1, here's what you do. Step 2, here's what you do. Step 3, step 4. And it was interconnected. It was piece by piece, not from level 17 up, but from level 0. So if you are a total newbie, never promoted a thing in your life, you don't even know what online marketing is, the VPS from the very first module, from the very first video, explains it, bam, like that. And then every module, every video preceding that is threading off of the previous. So you're not given a puzzle piece here, a puzzle piece there, a puzzle piece there. You're given the entire picture. And it's continually growing, and that's why to this day I'm not part of any other BizOp. I'm only a part of this, and it's for the obvious reasons. So there we go. That's my spiel.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Jason. It's what's really cool is like I'm very similar to you, where I was following Angie for so long, and there was just that presence is like, and consistency too. It was just like not gonna lie, it was the videos, like it was 2-3 years ago or whatever, and it was just like every other day, like at least once a week for sure. But there was like a video, and I looked forward to these videos because, and I was in a scattered kind of mindset back then. But what I held consistent and what Angie held consistent was her message and her videos and her confidence. And I was like, I gotta, whatever she's doing, I gotta join her. By hook or by crook, one day I'm gonna join her. That was like 3 years ago. I finally just joined VPS this year. Again, I was in ups, downs, ebbs and flows of life, like everybody goes through. But guess what? That's the one thing that she and Ben Guess what? Ben, yellow shirt, you know, huh? It's branding. And the thing is, what Angie and Ben did, they branded themselves as experts right from the get-go. And I'm telling you, it works, folks. Like, this is some insider like stuff. People say branding, whatever. Okay, it works. I was like, I like Jason, and like a lot of us, we went into different biz ops, different training programs, this, that, and the other thing. And I just said, okay, this one ain't working. This, okay, I was just like, you know what? You just got to go back to where it all kind of began. I was like, that Angie Long, she knows what she's doing, you know. And then I kind of went offline for a bit. Then I came back online, and there she is. She's still there consistently, day in, day out. And then I found that she was doing VPS, creating that system, launching it. And then I was like, well, she's still doing stuff. You know what? I have the funding now. I have the correct mindset. I'm hopping in. Let's do this. And that's when, like, Travis and I, at the beginning of this year, we just said, you know, there's no turning back anymore. Like, I've been following her for so long, and I know she's the real deal. So let's just hop in and let's run with it. So branding, folks. Branding and consistency is what we learn from Angie and Ben and in the VPS system. And that's what I think all of us have done. Like, blogging rapper, hello. I think I've seen, like, Jason, I've seen you around, like, the Facebook machine, like, before VPN, before I knew you, like, before anything. I was like, who the heck's this guy? Like, I see his face everywhere. What the? And he's like commenting on this and that. And then, like, I hop into VPS, and lo and behold, he's there. You know what I mean? Like, so it, and Rita too. I've seen your, you know, I've seen your face around, and I was like, what the heck, man? What were these guys doing? You know? So that's a little bit of that. Fernand, you
Yes.
came online. I saw you sneak in there, my friend. Honestly, I haven't actually talked to you. I see you in the community group, and you know, obviously we do our comments and sharing and all that kind of stuff. But hey, it's going to be really nice to see what your story is about, and the floor is all yours, my friend.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. I'm so feel so honored to be here. Same thing. I'm in the healthcare profession. I started late, and I finished late, and I finished with so much debt. And so to sit there and to go that route, to put in 30 years, to put in 40 years, to basically be a high-paid employee, is just not in my brain wiring. And so 3.5 years ago, I got online, and I started. You know, but I had I thought it was a lottery. Okay. I would buy programs, I would buy trainings, thinking it was like a scratch off, like a lottery ticket, hoping that's all I had to do, just buy that and I'm gonna hit the numbers and done. And then of course I was riddled with fear. I was scared what everybody would say because, oh, now you're switching. So the smartest thing I could have ever done was, one day we were in a company with Ben and Angie, and they were having a mastermind. And I don't know what it was about me that they invited me on this mastermind, because it was a mastermind for people making 5 figures a month. And I was only making 5 figures a month through my career, nowhere near that online. But somehow, just like I was able to sneak on this little hangout, I was able to get on that hangout. And everybody was doing well, but Angie said, you know what? You guys haven't done the 100 videos in 1 day challenge. Who's up? Who's up for the challenge? Crickets. And I was like, that's it. I was even at work. I had to escape work. I had to tell them I'm going to go to the bathroom, go into my car, and be on this hangout. And when I said yes, they're like, okay, that's it. Now we're going to hold you accountable. Now we're going to blow you up on Facebook. Now we're going to pump you up. Just tell us the day to do it. And I did it. And ever since I did that, the seed was planted, and it started to grow. And it started to grow. Now, I still struggle, though, because once again, you think just because you do the videos, that's it, the whole world's going to come and knock on you and say, here it is. No, you got to know how to use those videos. You got to know how to brand those videos. I mean, I did think about the content to put in those videos. I didn't just want to make, in that time I was in a company, let's say Amway, right? And I didn't want to make 100 videos on Amway products. What if next year I wasn't in Amway? So I got a little deeper and I came up with that, but still, right? So it came to, they did Ben and Angie came up with the virtual profit system, and they did their mastermind to go. You had to apply, you had to do a video, and I was going through some strife in my life, and when I threw in that video and they said, yes, you're accepted to go, I was like, oh my God, this was awesome. I'm going to meet my heroes, right? Now, I had been to other events before, right? Because like I said, I was in Amway, right? And you know, when you go to those events, it's like if you go to a concert, it's like going to a Tony Robbins event, right? So you get there, you see all the hype, you see all the excitement, you see all the energy, you see all the success, you see all the following, right? But then you go back home, you got that buzz going, it's like a night of partying. But a couple days later, it's over, right? And what I love about what Ben and Angie are doing about this community is that it would be like if you're making that event, they teach you everything about it. You know, they teach you all the steps. It's not just like you go to the event. No, here you learn everything, how to market that event, how to brand that event, what to put in that event, and it's helped me so much. And I'm just in shock, right? And I'm gonna have to quote Ben on one of his trainings that he did. He once did a training that I love so much because he was talking about working out of your circle of concern versus working out of your circle of influence. And all this time, I've been working out of my circle of concern, which is people telling you, no, you can't do that. Who do you think you are? You have to follow the line. This is what you got to do. And Virtual Profit System is that. It's part of making that switch from your circle of concern to your circle of influence. You know, your circle of influence is where you're surrounded by people that are going to help you make your dreams come true, that are going to challenge you, that are going to help you think big. I mean, I've been to events where there's tens of thousands of people, yet the amount of energy and the amount of just transformation, when I was in that room with six people and two little babies, right? Charlie and Chloe, the energy was better there than in those events, the huge event that I went to. And that's exactly what I love about Virtual Profit System, is that it helps you, not only helps you brand yourself, not only helps you, shows you the ins and outs of how to do these businesses, right, of how to do online marketing. Doesn't matter what business it is, whether you have a pizza shop, whether you want to work for a company that blogs, whether you want to work for a company that sells products. I mean, it's like tailored for everything. But it also gives you community. I mean, like, Angel, you the other day you friend requested me. And I was just like, oh my God, I felt like, damn, I'm making it. You know what I mean? Because I was like, wow, that's awesome, right? And it's true. We see each other. We haven't, and you know, and it's awesome. Like with Jason, we've been going at it since the beginning, and I've seen his development. And it's, you know, this is it. This is where, whenever somebody wants to make it big, whenever somebody wants to make a transformation in life, whenever somebody wants to make something transcendental happen, right? Whenever, especially if it's value based. Right? Because we're not here to bamboozle. We're not here to hype you up. We're not here to promise you, okay, just, you know, join one time and in 3 months, that's it, you're going to be debt free, you're going to be living free. No, it's hard, right? It's hard work, but you're still going to work. I mean, you still got to work, right? You still got to go get a job. I still got to work. So, but why don't we just work on our own, right? You know, I'm an eye doctor, right? So what do I have to do? If I don't want to be an employee, I have to set up an optical shop, right? And what does that mean? That means that I have to hire leaders. I call it babysitting leaders for pennies. Okay, so I have to be that ogre who sits there, hires the people, and keeps an eye on them. Make sure they don't steal on me, make sure they're in time, make sure they take their 30-minute break, make sure they don't play with their phone, and basically be a babysitter, right? And of course, they're going to see me getting all the money. They're going to hate me, right? And that's just the industry. Now, I came out of school with $250K in debt, right? And now I'm expected to go and get $300K in debt to set up a business. So what does that mean? I'm going to be doing eye exams, selling glasses, and then what? Giving it to all these people that I went in debt, right? And if there's one thing that I learned when I was in optometry school is that I'm a learning machine. I could learn anything. So that's why I turned to the internet, and I found the right mentors, found the right community, and it's happening. Now, what's beautiful about it, it happens at your speed. You want to do it fast? It can happen fast, right? But it's all about the mindset too. And that's what I love about this too, is that we work on the mindset also. And what's beautiful is that you have Angie, you have Ben, So you have like two psychics, like the yin and yang. You know what I mean? You have the feminine perspective, and so she'll give you her 2 cents, and then you have Ben's perspective, and he'll give you 2 cents. And it's funny because sometimes Ben is more feminine in his thinking than Angie, and sometimes she's more, sometimes she hits below the belt, and you're like, damn, little girl, you're not playing, right? Ben he's like, it's okay, man, you're all good, and you're like, but it's awesome, right? And that's just them. I mean, we still haven't even gone through the personalities in the group. Right, so yeah, it's been a great journey, and it's just begun. That's the beauty of it. And yeah, I did the other day. I'm a Joe Vitale fan, and he has a program called Secret Mirror, and I did a little mirror, stood in front of a mirror the other day, and part of his little sequence that he wants to do is he says visualize yourself in 6 months. All right, and I'm here thinking, okay, so he's gonna say visualize yourself in 6 months, all successful, right? And he says no. Visualize yourself in 6 months, still in the same hole, still with the same struggles, right? And it coincided that it had been 6 months that I had gone to my mastermind with Ben and Angie. And when I'm standing there in front of the mirror, and I'm hearing this guy guide me through it, and he says, it's been 6 months and you still have the same struggles, you're still frustrated, how do you feel? I was like, oh my God, it has been 6 months, I can't believe it, right? Because part of what's wrong with my situation is that I have a job. I have a high-paying job. So if I don't work online, I still get that paycheck, right? And I work like about 95 miles away from where I live. So I'm driving almost 2 hours each way to work, right? So I'm in the car all day. I'm working all day. I get home, and and so it's so easy to make excuses. And believe it or not, those 6 months went so fast. Still, though, I was using their advice, and I was branding myself and making my content and sharing it out there. And then all of a sudden, they're like, hey, now we want you to do emails. Now we want you to build a list. Now we want you to do this. It's everywhere. It's incredible. It's incredible, the amount of brand, the amount of presence. I have leaders seeking me out, telling me, hey, man, I love you, man. I love the way you're doing things. I want you to come and work for my company. And I'm like, no, that's it. I can't promote anything else. I have so much on my plate right now. But that's the result of it. And you think it's not happening, right? But it's happening. And it's with their guidance. I mean, I have a problem that I've been taught to be the smartest person in the room. And that's not good, because that means that I'm always surrounded with people that are not challenging me. And that means that when I went online, I tried to reinvent every little step of the way. Every little step of the way, it was like a new circle I reinvented. And that's what we're sharing with you guys here today. We don't want you to go through those struggles. Okay, you still have to go through the struggle of finding your voice, of finding your value, right? That nobody can do for you. You still have to go through the struggle of putting in the time, of making those little twerks that you have to do it. Nobody could do it for you. But what we do here, and what this community is helping us, it's all that unnecessary hurdles, obstacles, and difficulties that we put in ourselves. This is what we're all helping you and each other streamline to our success. And it's just awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. And so, yeah, guys, get on board. All right, come join us. All right, because this is just begun, and this is going to be life-changing. And I'm so honored to be on this panel, and so honored to be one of the founding members. And this is, like I said, this is just starting. All right, so that's my little bit for right now.
That's awesome, Fernand. And like I said, I didn't really know you prior to about 20 minutes ago, for that matter. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we were in the community and everything, but that's odd. Like, I got something special for you, man. You get the Randy Macho Man Savage Flying Elbow Drop Award for the most thick butt. Like, that's the Macho Man right there. Or you could get the Junkyard Dog. These are my wrestling action figures. They're not dolls. They're action figures. They keep me company as I work online. But no, you're my gosh, 2 hours. I used to do what hour 10 minutes or so each way, and that's I did not like that at all. I would listen to like whatever Earl Nightingale and like Jim Rohn records and or like CDs and stuff.
That's
And
exactly
that's
what
how
I
I would
do.
pass it. In 2 hours though, my
Yeah.
goodness, you get 2 Macho Man awards. But that's an amazing story. And like the common thread, look at this. We had like stay-at-home dads that are like that have to go to dialysis 3 times a week. We have like book publishers or like creative artists here, and you know, still some of us are in 9 to 5 work and things like that. Common thread though is like we have this passion, and it almost like stems from kind of that law of attraction thing, from Ben and Angie. Their their mindset, their heart, their passion for this industry and this business. And I'm not hyping this up or anything because I have been in many other programs, you know, all the other ones. And it's like what I think it's what I'm not sure who said it, like Jason or Fernand there, that like you try to get in touch with that the highest level, like you know the owner of the program, and you just can't. But with Ben and Angie, it's like they're like the six-figure earners. They're the masterminds. They're the you know the greatest here. They created this, but they're so personable. It's like, hey Angie, I got a problem with this. That hey Ben, I can't like this thing doesn't work, and like boom, like you know, in like 20, 30 minutes they respond and they say, yeah, do this, this, and this, and right away you're up and running again. It's like I don't know. It you know, again, we're not dogging or you know going against any other system out there,
No.
but just being in the other systems and being in VPS, it kind of is like night and day. Like I don't know what it is. It's almost like a system that I wanted to create, yet it was created ready and on a silver platter for like all of us. And I think we all feel that too. And I know that in the community too, in our Facebook group, it just feels different. Who's taking the picture, Travis? It just feels different, honestly. Like I've been in different programs, and it feels warm. It feels like a family. It feels like a community. There is always support. If it's not Angie and Ben, then it's one of the other like top affiliates, or it doesn't even have to be a top affiliate. It could be like a simple question, and someone who maybe watched that module that day said, "Oh no, yeah, like do this, this, and this. I just watched that module 6 today." Like it goes like that, and then you know what, like then you see the comments and they come back. It's like, oh thanks, you know, like thanks so and so. I just fixed it and whatever. So
Freeze,
and I think that's why Travis is taking the pictures. But I think we're through hyping it all up. No, just joking. What we're gonna kind of tidy up here, like by 9 o'clock, just a little bit after 9 Eastern or so. I want to say that, and I'm just gonna bust open the doors. Okay, like it's our time to shine now, guys. No word of a lie. Virtual Profit System is regularly $97 per month. Okay, $97 per month with a 50% commission structure. Get a sale, you get half of 97 bucks. Like boom. And Angie and Ben, they pay on time, they pay well, and there's no oh how come it's 3 months down the line and oh where's my commissions from last month? No, none of that. And she actually messages you. Like they message you and they go, hey, you got something in your PayPal now, or like you know what I mean? And I go check, and then I'm like, I do, and I check it, and I'm like, oh yay. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, $97 a month, and it's a 50% commission structure. Now Travis mentioned something that it's our July special. Just joking. It's our June special. It's June 4th right now, and we kicked it off obviously like 4 days ago. It's the June 30-day challenge, and honestly, that's with the current members of Virtual Profit System. We're having a challenge. Whoever gets the most sales in June wins a big fat prize. Okay, and There's second place, third, and fourth, and like all types of stuff. Free traffic, free coaching sessions with with Angie and Ben. And I think there's even like travel packages that's going with all this. Okay,
Nice.
too much to go into. Guys, I'm just gonna say this straight up. VPS is usually $97 a month. We're all paying. I think we're all on the $97 per month deal, right? Like that's what we're doing right now. This is nuts, and I can't believe they're doing this. VPS is not for the month of June is $99 one time for life. So you know how ecstatic we are, and we gotta quote unquote hustle to cover our monthly membership. Now we don't hustle that much because like we just follow the system and we get enough commissions to kind of cover our monthlies. Now let's like back up there. What we're all ecstatic about, we're paying $97 a month. For anyone out there that's watching, get in touch with whoever invited you to this hangout, to this webinar presentation. Get in on VPS for $99 one single time, and it's yours for life. The thing is, VPS is not only, oh, here's like the 8 modules or the 12 modules, go have it. No, it's an ongoing, changeable, movable, transformable kind of a thing. Meaning, Ben just updated like a funnel that converts at like 50 or 60%, and we're like testing it right now, and like it's madness. Angie's doing stuff that she's gonna launch like in another month. Like they are consistently and constantly in the VPS back office, in the Facebook group, saying, guys, we just found something new. We found a new traffic source. Hey, this capture page is actually working better. Guys, switch up that email. Put in this email follow-up series. Hello, I don't know about you, but this thing is an ongoing thing. It's a beast. It's a monster. And if you want to have at it, $99. I don't know. Hustle your butt off to get in on the $99 deal. Honestly, I was thinking of like canceling mine, going in as like my twin or something, and saying, "Can I get in on the $99 deal now?" And like Angie would go, "No, not you. Get some other affiliates in there." No. Anyways, hey, Jay, are you?
Yeah, let me just chat.
Go ahead, my friend.
Let me just chime in real quick. To keep in mind of the time, we're definitely going to try to wrap it up, but I want to Angel pretty much just laid everything out there and told you how awesome this is. Let me just reiterate what I said earlier. I'm one of the people that spent on different occasions for one product $2,000 one time. And for the first biz op that I ever joined, I was spending $140 a month. Okay, so now when you compare that to this, where current members are paying $97 a month, that in itself is cheap. That by itself is cheap. I know a lot of people who are new to internet marketing or new to starting a business online, they're scared of spending $25 because I've promoted a product that was only $25 a month, and people were scared of that. But for what you're getting with the personal mentorship that I described earlier, where Angel was telling you that once you get paid, they tell you right away that you get paid. Or in another case, other companies, one that I heard of that they, all it was affiliate marketing and everything, and they fell down. Well, a lot of people had these commissions that didn't clear. There's no clearing process. It's just Ben and Angie. Once you bring in some sales, you get your commission from them. Now, with the $99 one-time thing, that is for life. I mean, you spend it once, and it's a done deal. There's going to be some of you watching this right here that's still going to say or going to come up with some kind of excuse thinking, oh, this just isn't worth it, this and that. Let me tell you something. When you want something bad enough, I know this from a fact. I know this because I've coached many people, and I've understood this as a clear principle. When you want something bad enough, you find a way. If you really desire financial freedom, if you really desire to increase your income, whatever your situation is, maybe you're driving 2 hours like my man Ferdinand there, and you don't want to drive 2 hours each way every day anymore. Maybe you're, you're stuck in a 9 to 5. Maybe you're pulling the graveyard shift. Maybe you're at home and you don't have any job. You're not making any kind of money because there's no, you're applying for jobs and you can't find anything. There's people in all sorts of situations. But if you're watching this, the main reason why you're watching this is because you're curious and you're hoping for an opportunity that's right for you. Well, let me tell you why this is the right opportunity. This is the right opportunity, not for the price. Don't worry about the price, which, by the way, after giving this $99 lifetime special is ridiculous. I mean, if you have an excuse to come up to this, then, you really are just setting problems for yourself, because everyone else that's within VPS, everyone else that's within VPS is, gonna accelerate, and they're gonna build their income, and they're going to find that goal that they're striving for, while you're sitting on the sidelines watching them post on their Facebook, hey, I made a sale, hey, I made a sale, and you're like, I wish there was a real legitimate program out there for me. I wish there was a way I could make real money on the internet. Well, you're watching it pass you by. Again, we're going to try to be sensitive of time here, but I want to tell you one very quick story. This is a story that my dad always tells me, and it's a story of a man that's drowning in a flood because it's raining and his house is flooded, and so he's out there and he's drowning and he's trying to, get someone to save him. So he's shouting, "Help me, help me!" Or actually, he's saying, "God will help me, God help me, God help me." So somebody on a paddle boat comes up to him and says, hey, let me help you. And the guy goes, no, that's okay, God's going to help me. So the guy rows away. And he's like, God help me, God help me. And then another guy comes in the boat, says, here, let me help you. No, I don't need you, God's going to help me. So he rows away. Eventually, this man, gets tired of trying to stay above water. He drowns. He goes up to heaven and he says, God, why didn't you help me? And God looks at him and goes, why didn't you accept the 2 guys that I sent over to help you? and the point of that story is you're busy complaining and worried about, man, I wish there was just one opportunity, if I could just get some kind of lucky break and be able to work from home and not have to be on the 9 to 5 grind, not have to struggle as much as I am right now. Well, you're seeing stuff like this $99 lifetime limited special right in front of you, and you're still not taking advantage. Well, it's like Ferdinand explained, 6 months is going to go by and you're still going to be in your depressing situation. And why? Because you're not taking advantage of it. You're not taking advantage of the time and the opportunity. So what I want to impress upon you guys watching, everybody watching today, you need to understand when a real opportunity is staring you smack dab in the face. When you have people that are holding each other accountable, mentorship unlike any other, and an entry price that is seriously, let's just throw this whole thing about, oh, they're asking for money. Let's throw that out the window, because it's not about that. It's about taking a real investment in what's worth your future. So are you one of those people that's going to take that investment? Are you one of those people that's going to make it? Or are you going to be one of those people that wind up drowning and wonder why no one came to help you? Okay? So before I hand it back to Angel for any, or actually Rita, I know you guys, I wanted to see if you have something to say. But before I do, just wanted to say one more time for any of you that's watching, if you were referred here by someone, I challenge you to really go back to them and ask them straight up, okay, I'm sold. This is a dynamite opportunity for me. How do I get involved? How do I jump in? Walk me through it. Show me how. I'm ready. And then you'll be able to join the team. Do not leave today until you have approached that person and invited you here and join up underneath them. Make sure you do that. And so any closing thoughts? Rita, do you have anything you want to say?
Thank you, Jason. Jason said a lot, and I totally concur with everything that he said. honestly, he also mentioned the fact that sometimes you can feel like you are going at this alone when you're trying to figure out what these processes are. And trust me, I mentioned earlier as well, the community is commendable. You do not have to continue to struggle with this internet marketing or offline marketing by yourself. We are here and we will support you. Ben and Angie has done an outstanding job in terms of putting together a platform that is netting sheer results. So I encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to take a look at this. I encourage you to invest in yourself, invest in your legacy, invest in your future. You will never, ever regret this. You will not regret it. So, again, thank you so much again for everyone who's on the panel tonight. Thank you, Angel, for hosting us. Thank you, Ben and Angie, for the opportunity to show up on behalf of the Virtual Profit System and everyone else in the community. It's been an awesome night. Thank you.
That's awesome, Rita. Yeah, just to tidy it up, we're just past 9 o'clock here. We'll get one final word from Travis, then we'll get one final word from Fernand. Then, I don't know, maybe I'll sing a song, if you're nice. No. Travis, any last message for people watching at home?
Basically, get back to the person that invited you and take that chance, because, I mean, honestly, once you join, you're not going to look back. I've spent countless of thousands of dollars online in 13 years, and that hasn't got me nowhere but broke, you know what I'm saying? And seriously, though, this training, it's unbeatable. Like Jason was saying, you know, you have a piece to the puzzle here, a piece to the puzzle here, a piece to the puzzle here. VPS eliminates all that and brings it all together into one system. You get the step-by-step training, you know, and all the videos are linked together. You know, just, you got to join today. Quit procrastinating, quit putting it off, quit thinking you're going to get ripped off, because this ain't a scam. It's real deal business. Join. That's all I got to say.
That's awesome, Travis. My God, no wonder you're my accountability partner. You're like, come on, let's do it.
Go ask to work.
Let's do it. No, that honestly, it's fun. Like, even before VPS, Travis and I always had fun, and then with VPS and knowing the community now, we have a blast. Honestly, that's one of the main things. Is if you're having fun. You know, there's stressful times, obviously. You know, we're under the gun sometimes. We're like, oh my God, we got to get like a couple sales here, a couple things there. But no, we always keep a level head. We know it's business. It is. It's our livelihood. It's our business. And the main thing is we're having fun also. Fernand, last little message there for everybody.
Yeah, same thing. I think you guys have covered it all right there, and you said it, number one right there. It's a good time. It's a good ride. You know, everybody's always thinking about the destination, about the goal, and that's why they're miserable. Because along the way they're worried and thinking about the goal, it's always that the ride is sometimes even more fun. A lot of people, they don't enjoy the ride. They get the thousands, they get their goals, and then they feel empty. What about us? Along the way, it's like we have a full belly and smiles on our face, right? And then at the end of the journey, we get paid. Oh my God, that's phenomenal. And that's what's going on here. I love it. I love it.
Totally. Yeah, so, you know what? I think my spidey senses are tingling, and I think Ben and Angie just wanted us to come on here so they didn't have to do it. They're on the beach, sipping their margaritas, going, oh my God, those affiliates, they're doing a wonderful job. Isn't this fun, Ben? Oh, it's fun, Angie. Oh God, yeah, that's what they are now. No. But honestly, like they're such great leaders also, and they inspire us. The end of story. Like, well, I want to end with that. Like, I've been in many systems, and people have inspired me too. But the thing is, I completely resonate. Now, okay, yeah, that's the thing. It's like you got to work with people that you resonate with. No ifs, ands, or buts. Like I resonate. Like I said, I just like really got to know Ferdinand and really Rita for that matter tonight. I resonate with that. There's an energy in VPS that that Angie and Ben put off that attracts the community that we're all part of. Because I know like Travis and I are of like mind, and you know we have creative minds here. We have like you know passionate people on this panel, no less, just right here, and in the community. How much are we now? We're like over 100. We're how many are in this in VPS right now? It's over 100.
Yeah.
100 like
101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians, yeah. So that's 101 Dalmatians that are of like mind, different walks of life, different skill levels, but we all resonate with that same message, which is like just freedom, really. You know, putting good work in. It is work from home. You got to do the work, but we put in the good work. We study well. We're studious. We're industrious, and we just take what is being taught. We put it into practice, and we see results. That's as simple as I can really put it. From there on, I don't know. You might have to hit me up on the Facebook machine if you want a song. Do you want a song, or should we just cut the cord right there?
Let me say one final thing, and
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
I'll go ahead and make a request. See what kind of music you really know. But just one more thing about the VPS. We talked briefly about what's inside of it, but there's also the travel package, which is something else. And let me just tell you something, that for every member that has it, with one sale, instantly you make a 5-figure sale from that. So if you are a member of that travel package, ba-bam, that's a great way to make some quick cash. And from the thousands of dollars that I spent in my training, there's one thing that I've learned, and that's big ticket items are often the quickest way to make a high income. Now you're probably wondering, well, what about all those people that they don't even want to spend $25? Well, there's people out there that they understand the value of big tickets products, and they will jump on board with that. So it just depends on who you're marketing to. If you're marketing to people that are, they want the fast cash, they want the 6-figure income, well, then you're going to hit those people up for with this travel package. Another cool thing about it is it's a travel package. So you yourself as a member get heavy discounts to some of the most beautiful tropical places in the world. So what would normally cost $2,000 for a hotel stay in the Bahamas, where Angie and Ben are, you get it for dirt cheap. So being a member of that gives you the opportunity to work from home, but you can also work at a resort, work on the beach, just like Ben and Angie do. So being a member enables you to do that. And becoming a member and selling that back gives you the opportunity to make a big income. Also, one final thing, if you're not a member, if you are a member of VPS but you haven't upgraded to the travel package, you can still make some money. It's not as much, but I don't remember the actual numbers in my head, but does anyone remember all
10 or 20%?
Yeah.
10%.
10% of.
I don't know about you guys, but 10% on a high ticket item,
Four figures.
it's still a good commission.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
that alone is enough to make you go, am I right? So I see Angel getting his guitar out. So I want to close with that. There really is a lot of opportunity for growth. If you are the type of person that wants to build a steady income based off of the basic membership, which is, we're doing the $99 lifetime for now, but afterwards I believe it's going to be back to the $97 so per month. So if you're the type that wants to build an income off of recurring commissions of that's cool. But if you want to reach fast, get into the 5-6-figure income quicker, and also travel, then you have that option as well. So all you need to do is jump in today and connect with this amazing group, and you have so many opportunities to get all the education you want, to learn everything you need to build a successful business from home or the beach, and that's it. So with that said, guys, I'm so happy to be here, and I think we're pretty much done. But we're gonna end this off with a quick song from our man, our leader for tonight, the guy who held it all down, and we're so proud of, my man Angel. Yeah.
I saw Vinny said, "We are the champions."
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know, or something like that.
That's very fitting, actually.
You must like the internet, Vinny. No. Well, dude, it's kind of like We Are the Champions. I don't know if you can hear that. Whatever. Thanks everybody for coming out. Again, thanks Ben and Angie for creating Virtual Profit System, and thank them for having internet problems tonight and giving us the opportunity to come on, share our stories. Really, that's what it came down to. We're sharing our stories. We are all successful. It may not be the six-figure incomes right at this point in time, but I'm going to say that we are successful, meaning, hey, we hopped into the system, and we're getting results. Honestly, that's what success, to me, that's what success is. Sure, it comes in the bank account also, but that's really just the residual effect of putting in the work and putting in the time to build your foundation. That's what VPS teaches you. And then from that consistent work, comes the money. Like, money's just energy, folks, and it just follows. It follows where the positive energy is. So yeah, I just want to thank Angie, Ben, thank everybody on the panel tonight for sharing your stories, which is amazing. I learned a heck of a lot even just from tonight. So it's a wonderful world.
Thank you so much, Angel, for your time tonight. Ow!
Bring on the heat, Angel. Bring on the heat. Got lighters out.
I'm warming up. I got to go out and
everybody for coming tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
It's like a rock show. I see trees of green, red roses too.
You guys see the pictures off to the side?
I see them blue.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Yeah.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Colors in the rainbow, so pretty in the sky. I same on the faces of the people walking by. I see friends shaking hands. How do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, then they grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, it's a pretty darn good world.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Thank you. I'm gonna hit the button. Later.